Imagine waking up and being told you now own the world's largest company, not invested in it, not working for it, you own it. Every employee in every country technically answers to you now. Billions of dollars in assets sit under your name. Reporters call it the biggest ownership change in history. Your name trends everywhere before you've even had breakfast. You walk into headquarters, and an entire floor stands up the moment you enter the room. For the first time in your life, money stops feeling like a constraint. You start to believe nothing can touch you. You approve a private jet, then a second one. The board barely questions it. You own the company now. You announce 3 new acquisitions in a single week. Competitors panic. Headlines call you a genius. Behind the scenes, your finance team flags something quietly. Most of this growth is being funded with borrowed money. You wave it off. The company is the biggest in the world. Lenders are lining up to hand you more. More debt funds more acquisitions. The company grows faster on paper than any company in history. An advisor pulls you aside privately. Revenue isn't the same as cash, he says. You barely listen. Your valuation hits a number no company has ever reached. You start to believe the number itself is the wealth. You expand into 5 new markets at once. Costs spike. Integration problems pile up quietly behind the scenes. Interest rates rise. The debt that once felt cheap suddenly costs the company millions more every single month. Your finance team requests a meeting. You reschedule it twice. There are bigger announcements to make. A smaller competitor undercuts your prices. Your team wants to respond carefully. You want to respond loudly. You order an aggressive price war to defend your position. Margins shrink across the entire company overnight. Cash reserves that once felt unlimited start disappearing faster than new revenue replaces them. Your team brings you a choice: slow down and protect what's left, or borrow even more to keep up appearances. You choose to borrow more. The world is still watching. You can't afford to look weak now. For a few months, nothing seems to change. Headlines stay positive. Your name is still everywhere. Then a single quarterly report leaks early. Debt levels investors didn't know existed are now public. Lenders that once competed for your business start asking uncomfortable questions about repayment. Your stock drops 11% in a single afternoon, then it keeps falling. Suppliers start demanding payment up front instead of the usual terms. Cash that was already thin gets thinner. You call an emergency meeting. For the first time, the room isn't standing when you walk in. The board you once controlled now controls the next decision instead. They vote to bring in outside oversight. You realize the company you owned was never fully yours to control, not when this much of it was borrowed. Being the largest company in the world meant nothing the moment cash stopped covering what was owed. Months of restructuring follow, layoffs, asset sales. The size everyone admired becomes the size everyone questions. Eventually, the company survives, smaller, more careful, profitable instead of just impressive. You learn the lesson no headline ever taught you. Size was never the same thing as strength. If you own the world's largest company tomorrow, would you chase the size, or protect the cash that keeps it standing?